It's been more than 12 months now since Forbes warned that the rocketing cost of graphics cards showed no sign of slowing down anytime soon. And he was right. Fast forward to now, and a combination of the global semiconductor chip shortage and the demands from cryptocurrency miners mean that high-end cards are still hard to get and cost a small fortune. That is a continuing source of frustration for gamers, and scalpers aren't helping. The good news is that many industry analysts are hopeful that, pandemic allowing, supply will start to catch up with demand from next year. The bad news is that another GPU crisis, potentially longer lasting and impacting more users, could well be on the cards by then, and it even has a name: DrawnApart. Of course, whether you think of DrawnApart in crisis terms does rather depend on how worried you are about being followed around the web. DrawnApart is reason enough to start pulling your hair out if privacy is, as it should be, a primary concern. Unfortunately, in my case, it's way too late for that. Seriously though, the DrawnApart research is far from a laughing matter, and here's why. The multinational team of researchers from universities in Australia, France and Israel have demonstrated how GPUs can be used for unique and persistent tracking of your movements across the web. While hardware device fingerprinting is nothing new per se, it's long been used in conjunction with web browser data to track online user activity for targeted advertising. Fortunately, this combo doesn't provide those trackers with a privacy-busting knockout punch, as inherent limitations cause the power of their punches to fade over time. The researchers suggest that, with browser fingerprinting evolving with usage and tracking becoming less reliable over time, the median shelf life of a modern cutting-edge user fingerprint is just 17.5 days. This is where DrawnApart comes in. Using a pool of more than 500 crowdsourced devices to provide more than 600 unique GPU configurations, they were able to extend that median tracking life to 28 days, or an increase of 67% if you prefer.